Hello? Oh shoot, I forgot to fill my coffee cup before I hit unmute. Redo. Okay, this time real. Hello? How's it going, yo? Why do I have to fucking blow my nose? Sheesh. I don't think I was ready. Alright. Scooch on in here. Get this microphone right next to my mouth hole. How's it going, y'all? I'm meepy today. I don't know why. I guess I didn't sleep well. I don't know. I feel like easy on, I'm always extra tired on Sundays. I don't know. I'm gonna say mouth hole if I fucking feel like it. Have you tried not being sick? Alright, where were we? Does anybody know if the DLC cases in this game are worth playing? I think tells me they aren't going to be. But I don't want to like Ace Attorney 5 situation where the best case in the game is a DLC case. I have been playing them. Oh. Okay, that makes sense, doesn't it?
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
That's cool.
Mouthpiece sort of stripped off me at the grand jury.
What's
Case
with
got
that
thrown
getup
out.
of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Damn, son. A little transphobia thrown in. Hell yeah. Oh, the exit this way. I see. This is the exit towards the actual garrig.
I don't mind that you're talking, so long as you don't mind that I'm not listening.
Did you hear that, lady? You can keep talking. I'm not listening.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Man, they really making Ray to be a giant piece of shit, huh? Is this way down here? Yeah, I don't care. Well, he's the... Are you... Sir, are you fucking kidding me? He runs across the street and runs back. Come on, man. God damn it, I'm drinking my coffee.
Apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks.
Number 2, 6 in the back. That's my Saturday evening.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
Oh wow.
I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
Rusty's
Can we
here?
get on with this? Relax, Rusty.
Oh shit. This DLC case is awesome.
Model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills, falls asleep in the tub, rest in peace, case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
You call this a polycule? Oh, naked lady. Wee woo, wee woo.
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
Yeah.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Don't think she, drowned, y'all.
Very unusual ring.
Oh, no,
Could
her
be
poor
wrong, but It
nails.
looks like a black sapphire.
Oh, she's dead. Who cares?
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Nope. Nope.
Maybe she was having trouble with her voice, huh?
Oh no, don't bite me. Ah.
Looks like barbiturates.
You want some Quaaludes?
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Hold on. Can I... Ah, there we go.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Out of the way, Ray.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
It is a very, antiquated jacket. You know, I haven't streamed Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 in a long time, and I probably never will again, but you know, there's always the possibility.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? What else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Where are you going? I'm trying, officer. Please come back.
Oh, I was gonna go investigate more. I guess we're... Okay, it wasn't a suicide. Black Sapphire Gemstone. 2 possible suspects.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Okay, lady.
Would she have killed herself for a man?
Miss Julie would never have killed herself. She was a very
Okay,
determined
well, I
young
guess I was
lady.
supposed to present something.
One of those people who shake the tree for all it's worth.
I guess I was supposed to be like, hey lady, she was being prescribed stuff for depression.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
I think she's lying, yo.
Men friends, Mrs. Reynoldson. Spill it.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia.
All right, well, we're beefing this
She was
interview.
very
We're
nice
starting
to
off
me.
strong.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary, sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
Guess we were supposed to present the men's smoking jacket. Man, I'm not doing well already.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives...
No, she wasn't, because she clammed up. I genuinely want to reset. I haven't had the urge to reset in this game this whole time, but for some reason I want to reset right now. I won't, but I haven't had that urge this entire time playing.
Don't think this is anything.
I guess because I knew the answer and I just didn't present it because I'm stupid. That's why I feel like it.
Nothing significant. I don't think so. This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look. Could have been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start.
It's okay, the first person interview never has useful stuff, right? Definitely.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
What do you mean I go to Sears for to get dresses like that? I'm mad at you. Oh, they took the body already. Boy, I sure wish I had thought to present evidence to the lady instead of pressing doubt. I really do wish that you could press doubt and like have a second chance to present evidence. I think that would make this just run so much smoother. But I don't know.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Jesus Christ, I don't like the implications of that. Are we investigating here still? I kind of stopped paying attention. We 100% are. Gotta fucking pay attention, man. Lock in. I'm too tired. Is there like neighbors to talk to or something? No. It's dark over here. Is Roy just sitting in the car waiting for me? Okay, we have investigation music down here. Ah.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Well, I just got an achievement for finding all the evidence, so I think we're good. Let's go see what's up with this fucking doctor.
Isn't that the cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
I ain't solving shit, man.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please.
Aww.
They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing off his lunch.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Meh. Hubris mentioned. Listen, I got the fuck, how did Killa pronounce epitome? Epitome of hubris right now. The pinnacle epitome. Open window. Absolutely fireproof.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Whew. Okay, this is an elevator. I was like, that's gonna be quite the climb. Hitting the button before Ray's even in?
Locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
.505's probably this way, 'cause that's where the light is. And as we all know, gamers head towards the light.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Point. Apologies,
Your
sir.
investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Okay. So we have a benazidine prescription. These were not specifically prescribed to her. She was prescribed this, not the f-b-b-b-b-to. She was prescribed the b-b-b-b-b-to.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
That's a lie. I don't know what the day is. So I don't know if this is, like, I'm supposed to present this.
You didn't like her, did you?
Wasn't a question of like, Detective. She was
Just
incredibly
fucking suck
beautiful.
ass today.
When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake. Not an ounce of warmth there.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Control her weight? That's not true, right? It's an amphetamine. What, am I supposed to lie here? I don't...
We believe Miss Randall died of an overdose of morphine. You didn't prescribe her anything else, did you?
That is a very serious allegation to level at a doctor, young man.
I don't have anything to say that he prescribed her morphine, I don't think. I can say that there was morphine in her system, but that doesn't mean he prescribed it.
Sorry. My mistake.
Let's see how wrong I am.
Benzedrine is addictive,
JK.
as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
We didn't learn shit.
Can I ask you politely to go now? I have patients who need my help.
Man, I'm just fucking sucking ass today. I can't. The feeling to restart is just it's there, and I won't succumb, but because none of this shit matters. I think you can fail cases. I don't know. I'm pretty convinced this game is just 100% on rails, and you only have to get like 4 questions actually right.
About what?
I don't know.
Fucking astute observation.
Said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Just lock in. I just want to restart because I want to see the other paths that maybe could have opened, because I beefed both of those interviews pretty bad, but I don't think it actually matters. If I established that he did know her in that first one, I think there was a lot more room for questioning.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna restart the case. I'm doing it. It's not gonna matter. It's gonna be a waste of time, but I'm gonna do it. I just, there's something in my gut. Like I said, I haven't felt this way the whole game, but for some reason this one...
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the Army morphine.
I can't skip these?
Don't say anything,
That's the only reason I
boy.
restarted.
Just get over there.
Oh, I have to wear the ugly outfit as punishment. Speedrun, bitch, speedrun. I'm 100% gonna make different mistakes this time. That's the best part.
Interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
I fucking hate this outfit so much. Holy shit. I can't even change it. It actually is my punishment.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Cole? Cole? Oh, I guess he's driving today.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine.
Second floor. Apartment 6.
Thanks.
Just grab this real quick on my way up, if you don't mind.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
Did I really not? Okay. Whew, finally. I can't stand looking at those ugly ass shoulder things. They're so bad. Okay, you can't skip these. There's just the intro cutscene you couldn't skip.
Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal.
What's up, Gengar?
Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she
Can't skip
entered the
these
tub,
ones.
water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly. Very unusual ring.
Could be wrong.
I wonder when the alerts are just, if they're ever gonna work again, or if they're just gonna be broken forever. I guess they were working last time. I don't know. Whatever.
Bruising
Get
on the
parried
forearms and
by yourself.
look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of
I
morphine.
don't remember. I
Bruises
think
tell their own story.
Streamlabs.
I think one
I'm
man
pretty
held
sure
her down and
Streamlabs,
another held her
which
arm and
is
injected
not a
her.
good service.
Put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Alright. Ben's jacket. I'm already like, man, I really shouldn't have reset, but whatever.
45 who would wear one.
Let's do one reset on the DLC case. Why not?
Looks like barbiturates. Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing? We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
7/28/46. What year? What's today? Do we know? Fuck out of the way, Roy.
There's been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start. This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
I don't think there was anything in these other two ones.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Nope. I think that was it. Anyway, that's a clue. Alright. Oh, I got the morphine downstairs already. I think it's just still doing the spooky music because... I haven't talked to
I'm
house
Detective
cleaner
Phelps.
lady.
I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What do I even point to here? They just say the sleeping pills everywhere? Read the fucking prescription? This is made in 46, though. What do I point to here specifically? She was obviously disturbed by something. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't think I need to point out the somethings. That's what I'm trying to extract from her. I just need to point out that she was...
I can't stand around here all day waiting for you. Her face beneath the water? I need to do something.
I mean, I'll just point to the sleeping pills.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pill box, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
But got no new info. I knew it wouldn't matter.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Yeah, I can.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
I ain't getting any new info from this motherfucker.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Yeah, whatever.
Mrs. Reynoldsson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful.
I'm feeling bad for restarting the case. I regret this. I knew she wouldn't have anything new. So I am curious about the doctor more so.
One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
I think our work is done here.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look.
Sorry, Rusty.
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
Little completionist run.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their
Well, Rusty was almost uniquely always wrong. Although the cases we were handling were quite unique.
You're
in their
behind the
own way.
wheel.
Bukowski, Galloway.
Go! This outfit's growing on me. I still like the blue one the most, I think. But, I don't know. It was a little tacky.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Swimsuit DLC? Well, this game isn't as cool as La Milana, so... No man in One Pieces for us.
LAPD, we'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman,
Save
I
it,
have some
sister.
gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
I wonder if I played this with save states, or like you could more easily redo interviews, like how much I would be abusing that.
Dr. Stoneman, we are
I
investigating.
don't think I would. I don't know.
Julia Randall.
After playing
Sorry to hear that.
AI,
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
the Somnium Files, and in that game, when you get something wrong, like the protagonist just has like a thought bubble of, no, that's not right, I need to reconsider, which I have found that I think I much prefer for this kind of thing, because I'm still gonna like engage with the material and try to think things out. And it's just nice to get that immediate confirmation with no real consequence, but I don't know, I think this game does it fine enough. This just feels like a lot of the time anything you do, even if you fuck up, doesn't matter.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business.
I can't believe it.
She wanted to control her weight.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure
I can't
you know,
believe these questions didn't actually reveal any
She
information,
was determined.
as I figured they
She
wouldn't
said
have.
she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
I'm still really curious about the last case I did, where for some fucking reason Phelps covered up for Roy and his betting shit. And like, I don't understand why he did that. But also, like, could that case have gone better if I didn't beef the interview? I feel like it couldn't have. Because I don't think she was gonna, like, ever work with us. Even if we caught her by the balls.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
Don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. It's a strange reaction to have from death of your own patient.
Alright, we're back to where we started. That was a waste of time. We'll never reset a case again. Real.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Fucking vendor. There he is.
He's only a writer. Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
Employment history? Do we have anything about her employment here? She was a model, I guess. That's about it.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
I think you're being candid with me. I don't know why your mouth's opening. You're kind of jittery. What would I even be lying about? Well, let's see how Angie Phelps gets here. She worked in New York before. She was a very beautiful girl. No, she's not. She was ugly. I want to see what lie even means.
You weren't as shocked as someone normally is when told about a murder, ma'am. Is there something about Julia you want to tell me?
You're accusing me of lying? How dare you? What basis do you have for this kind of accusation?
My mistake.
You're off the hook. For now.
I don't think she's lying.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
That's a...
Did she have any close friends here?
ridiculous.
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
Well,
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
what are you doing there, Phelps? Is it black sapphire as well? No, it's white
That's
sapphire.
some pearl,
No, it's pearl.
Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
So we have a black sapphire gemstone that was on her body. I guess we had the statement. Anderson living in San Francisco.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiance, Henry Arnett.
Yeah, seems.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Oh, you're blinking a lot. I don't know. I don't think she's lying.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
What a, it was just truth across the board. What a strange little visit that was. I guess we're just getting info about Julia.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Yes, please. Updated autopsy report.
Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going there first. What? No, hello? I would like to... Come on. There we go.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
I'm a cop. I can do this. It kind of drives me crazy there's no yellow lines in the middle of the road. Oh. Morgue is this way. It's the office.
Cole, Roy, I have have some information for you.
Who's this?
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 Syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Womp womp. I don't think he's doing too well. A little bit of remodeling.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Roy is he's just a little baby. Henry Arnett was a friend and was the fiance of Heather. Yeah. How long I've been playing this game? I just remembered there's a people tab here, and I always get the proper nouns confused. Maybe could have been using that tab as a refresher, a bit more.
Arnett is in interview 2, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
I'll go get off on his chest. You insist. Where the hell's interview room 2? There it is.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
It says you're friends, though. I don't think he's lying. He just said she worked for him, right? Occasionally modeled, yeah.
And you were close?
Nope.
We were friends.
Okay, yep, fucking...
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Alright, well, that's a fucking lie.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Well, I can point out the contradiction here, but this is an Ace Attorney. I don't think that does anything. I'm gonna do it though, because I'm Ace Attorney brained.
That's funny.
Okay, Ace turn
Julia
your
told
brain.
her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get some from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. Do you think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
I mean, we don't have any evidence pointing to that, but... right? Well, let's click lie to see what he says.
I think you're lying. I think Randall was a high-priced hooker, and this Henderson character didn't want it to come out that he had been seeing her. I think he had LeBlanc and an accomplice bump her off. I think you know who Henderson is, and you're trying to conceal his identity.
I think you've been out in the sun too long without your hat. Prove that I know who Henderson is.
I can't do that.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're going for 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
Okinawa?
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Woohoo! Time for some tailing.
He's in that car at the lights.
Yay.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Body's in this bright and shiny, piss-colored car. It's not really piss-colored, more just cream. It's my turn? It's my turn. No, I'm not letting you on. Too bad.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
They pulled out in front of me. What do you want?
Whoa, back off before we get made.
I'm gonna make you. Hey, look, this is where I trailed, what's her dick? As the fucking shoe thing. Meh it yourself. Gives middle finger. Sorry, just,
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
But yeah.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Why is he blinking red? He's in plain view. Man, he walks fast.
What are you doing?
Why did he just turn around in the middle of the road? God, I fucking stupid ass trailing missions make me want to blow my brains out, man.
Too much slack. Gotta get
Hoof
closer.
it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Nope, I'm in here. I'm trailing. Well, you with what the ladies at the dress stores?
Move in.
Fiance, I
Hoof it,
think.
Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Came to the interview room and he was all super sussy. So now we're hailing him. That's incorrect. I love stealthing in stealth games. I actually think it's better because I don't think they turn around when you're actually like out of range. Like when they're flashing red on the map, I think they don't ever turn around. So like the actual idea is to just stay like outside the line. Or his bubble, we'll call it. Because he hasn't turned around once whenever... He does the little Last of Us 2 turn around while patrolling animation, but I don't think that actually means anything. I think when they stop and turn around is the only time you can actually get discovered.
One of these days.
Yep, this isn't suspicious.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket for Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good, but this is better.
Oh my God, it's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Dearest, I can't read that. Dearest Beverly, with love and affection. Always. Fuck you. I'm making a phone call here.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to Hollywood Station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
The freaking boys.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted to Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks.
Hey, fuck you. Which one's closer? I guess that one.
Believe me, that woman knows how to get sympathy and attention.
Blanche, can't I spend one day of my life without Gloria Gooseby?
Is that where you've been spending your days?
I forbid you to ever mention that woman's
I'm
name
allowed
again.
to do
You live,
this.
you hear me? And you know where I am every minute of my life.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Yikes.
How'd you get the lipstick on your collar?
It isn't lipstick, it's blood. I cut myself
No.
shaving tonight.
It's because I'm a person playing a video game, and I will never get in trouble.
Clean shirt before you left. How'd the blood get on that?
I'm a slow bleeder. But what are you driving at, Blanche?
Don't act so innocent. I know all about them. Back to dinner. Don't tell me there were only bachelors there.
There were all married men and only one bachelor. Your brother ain't.
No women?
No, women.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this.
Throw out the guns.
I don't think this wood's gonna stop a bullet. Oh, my hat. Right in the gooch.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them. They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure.
Sure.
Nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
I'm pretty good at killing people, after all. New POI, Willie?
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
Let him fix it now.
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Got my hat, at least. Can I talk about how much I despise driving with a keyboard and mouse? I fucking hate this. Willie. Who will kill a Willie?
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
The guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of it.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
It could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Oh, let's see.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Is that it? Is that all we're looking for? Pearl ring.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Just tapping everything real quick.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Oh, black sapphire ring right here.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Are we done? I'm trying to remember the last time I ever used my finger while, like, looking at something like that. I feel like I must have while reading some shitty, musty old book where the text is way too damn small. But, I don't know. I'm probably making that up.
So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of
the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
He just did. I'd be fucking like, oh, shut
A
up.
hopped-up model, a cat, and a circus freak. Only in L.A.
Fairy tales of the rich and famous.
More like pathetic tales of the desperate to be rich and famous. Junkie Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Arnett, LeBlanc, and Willie.
Don't you go putting the pieces together again before they fit, Phelps. Listen to your old pal Rusty. Or should I say Finbar.
I wouldn't call him that if I were you.
What do you care? It doesn't sound like you're the top of his Christmas card list.
He gives everyone a hard time. That's just how he is.
Whatever gets you through the day, Cole.
I mean, that's true. Rusty's just a fucking grumpy old man. And we all love him for it. He's worked fucking homicide for how long? I mean, that's gotta do something to your brain.
We might get there quicker if you use the siren.
Fine. Baby mode. You're honking at me?
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eastrom. How may I help you?
We
Oh
appear to
my.
have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Ray was like, yeah, I'd love...
Would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Ray's like, give you the free fucking scotch. Absolutely. Okay. We got... So, the cigarette case was stolen. The pearl ring was stolen. And the black sapphire ring was stolen. I don't think anything else is gonna matter here. Even if she's gonna fucking lie, I don't know.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
No, it's not.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
This is another Ace Attorney thing. We're like, why the fuck does this matter? But I'm just gonna point out the contradiction, and we'll see what happens.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Yeah, what do you mean truth doubt? I don't know. Let's just be nice with her.
robbery took place.
Good heavens, no. I was at a social
Good
function
heavens,
held by
no.
Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Oh.
Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
My God, she's coming along with us? Okay, time to RP drive. Just kidding. Horns on. Yucca. That would be funny if we just immediately took her in for insurance fraud.
Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Man, look at that. I have been through so many neighborhoods that look like this. It's always just a little scary. It's not scary. It's just it doesn't ever feels quite right. Just everything under construction, everything looking exactly the same. Knowing that 5 years ago there was like a forest there that you went by all the time. What are you doing? I get qualified immunity if I run you over. Man, where the fuck are we going? This music is insane, by the way. Don't honk at me. I'm a cop. Bonus lane. The fucking monkey neurons keep activating whenever I say bonus lane and I want to play American Truck Simulator. Maybe I'll bust that out. I need to reinstall it. I wonder how many states they've added.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance
I got an
really
achievement
is.
for being a good driver there. Just want everyone to know. As funny as it would have been to hear her voice lines.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
I like the way this mission's been pretty different so far.
Isn't this just nice and awkward?
Right, you're only making it more awkward by saying that. Like, that's fucking rule 1 of the elevator, is you don't bring attention to how awkward things are. Good.
Stop!
Don't kill
LAPD!
him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Put your hands in the air!
I can't believe Ray just told us not to kill somebody.
Give it up, LAPD!
Uh-oh.
Don't make me chase you!
My hat! I still don't understand how to do this. He's waiting for me to run across the corner and punch me in the face. Yeah.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
I miss my hat.
Doesn't look like anything.
No, do not talk. Do not come.
Incidental.
Incidental, huh? Not the word I'd use. I was supposed to look at the briefcase that was on the ground at the camera pan too.
No good to me.
I know that might sound a bit crazy, but...
Optimistic, Cole.
I like that line. Optimistic.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Uh-huh. What was it saying? Nothing in particular. Did I check the kitchen? Gotta spin the ladles around. Jesus Christ. Alright. I don't want to bungle this interview. Not that, I mean, we literally have enough evidence. I guess we're just trying to extract more, you know, cop style. I don't think there's anything. I think we just had to look at the briefcase and get the watch. Okay, bye. Professional burglary ring.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
Gulp. Look at her face, too. I mean, there's like 1 billion things I can point to here, right? On the contraband list, there was the pearl ring, right? So I can just point to that. This was on there too, but there's not enough connection there. The pearl ring is a much better connection. Pointing just to the contraband list is not enough. The fact that they're both shit in their pants.
You won't let me leave until we finish this, detective. So you'd best get on with it. You won't let me leave until we finish this, detective. So you'd best get on with it.
Yeah?
My thought is...
No.
Shouldn't you be calling me an ambulance or something?
Okay. Apparently, that's not good enough.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was gonna marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was gonna create a new gang.
What?
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need the run? Then why did you buy a train ticket?
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face.
The hell was that noise?
Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Okay, well, we got a confession.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Oh, okay, well, you're lying. But do I doubt or lie here?
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Am I supposed to present the list? That seems too contrived. Oh, I'm stupid. I was supposed to present the cigarette case on the first question. The pearl ring adds a couple of steps of leaps of logic there, while the cigarette case was much more direct. I'm... Okay, we've already literally gotten the confession that he paid them to kill, so, like, I don't even care this way we get the question wrong. I do think it should have counted, but this is still the better option for that one. Assuming that's the right answer, which I don't know why it wouldn't be. I can't tell if I'm supposed to point at the contraband list or not. Like, that seems crazy. I don't have a list. Well, here's a list of contraband.
It's like I made a mistake.
I want to see something real quick. Only 66.3% of players chose the correct answer using intuition point. That probably means that is lie and you have to present something. So I'm just gonna meta that. I don't keep a list of these things. Can I back all the way out?
You won't let me leave until we finish this, Detective. So you'd best get on with it.
I can't leave. Okay.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
I'm just gonna present the list. I don't know what else to do. Unless I'm just missing evidence piece I don't have.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Actually, you drive. I don't want to drive again.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
Where the fuck do you think we're going, dipshit?
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
I feel like the banter between the two has definitely... I don't like Ray still. He's still a piece of shit, but he's made the banter between the two specifically has made him a little more tolerable. But like Rusty's a piece of shit I can adore. Ray is a piece of shit I fucking despise. I wish presenting the pro ring counted there. I understand why it didn't work in retrospect, but
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
that doesn't matter. Whatever. It was funny, he's like, I'm not part of the burglary, and the next question, he's just like, yeah, I'm part of the burglaries.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett, and tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
God damn.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Weird.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
What a creepo.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Void Stranger reference.
What have I done?
Yikes.
Didn't see that coming.
Yikes.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I guess
I need
so.
an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Yo, me and the boys.
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Alright, I'm gonna take the quick way out.
I'm at
We
a
have
loss.
Reed's address. Let's roll on it.
I'm at a loss.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages.
I tried to. I hit the spacebar button to talk, and I just asked my partner for advice instead.
Certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Yeah, man. Awesome.
How about $50 for an exclusive?
Good looking, verbally.
Thank God I didn't park there.
God. Alright, next mission I'll start by running over Ray a bunch of times again.
Los Angeles.
Willie?
He's around here somewhere. A big
Where's
guy.
Rusty?
Neighbors say he always wears basketball
Oh, there he
shorts and
is.
a cream jacket. And get this, the kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
No Rusty dialogue? Come on, man.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. You don't want him to bolt on us.
Wait. Cole. You hear that?
I think I went the wrong way. Sounds like he's up there.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Good. Get out of cover. I'm trying to take this guy alive. Just like in Death Stranding. Well, I don't want to shoot him. Right? My partner's never been in front of me in a mission like this. I think we're gonna have to shoot him. Little rubber bullet.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Dude, hello? Jesus Christ, man.
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Five big ones. Only took one reset. I didn't think resetting was actually going to change anything. I was curious though. Or getting those questions right rather than resetting. Oh, damn. Big gun.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
Well.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
Ooh.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him?
Are you
What
wounded?
do you want me to do, man? He's in
Well,
pieces.
get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
One way to earn your promotion, just fucking stuck in a crater next to your friend in pieces. In shell shock.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
I don't think you're a fool.
I was door knocking all morning, but I got a make on the car in the end.
He's the guy who dies last.
To put this morphine to sleep.
Yeah.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Alright, let me run over Ray a couple of times, then I'll take a break. Come here, Ray. Come on outside, buddy. Come here. Come here, bud. Come here. Come on. Come here, boy. Yep, the car's nice and parked for you, buddy. Just stay right there for me. Oh, what nice moves. He fucking saw that one coming.
Are you stupid? Move!
Oh, the fucking ragdoll, dude. Holy shit. I'm stuck.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job.
City of Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2.
Alright.
Out of the car. Police.
I want it back! 95 custom vehiculars?
Wake up!
There he goes. Shit. Oops, not that one. Stream has already started. I'm very back. heard it. Just got news that surprise family visit, so I'll do one more case, but that'll probably be Sorry, I didn't realize that case took, what, 2 hours? That was a pretty long one. I did like it. That was one of the cases where it felt... everything made sense to me. I don't know. The questions I got wrong originally, all the questions I got wrong, I immediately afterward was like, oh wait, no, this would have been better. You can kind of tell it was a DLC case. And so, as well. Void Stranger. Delightful. Ooh. It's definitely one of the better cases for sure. I think we're gonna kill Ray again for fun. I want to watch a ragdoll.
A shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
I don't really want to watch this cutscene again, though.
Mouthpiece got stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
God damn it. We can't seem to put this morphine to sleep. A dead judge. It's not good.
I'll wait till the next saving point, the run Ray over. It's something we can all look forward to as a... as a collective. Sorry, that's a bit of a charged word for me. Is my Twitch team still the collective? I think it is. I have not touched that shit in so fucking long.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Beanie?
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify.
Is that far? No. Alright, sure, we'll do a side mission. Real quick. I have 2 intuition points. I'm ready to fucking... still beef for the final interview when they ask me to present a lie. Or you have a lie and I don't know which evidence point it is. We're only doing this because we haven't done a side mission yet. Cheater mode. Oh, okay, yep, don't worry, the streets are still loading in, y'all. Just like in real life.
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by.
The more I think about this game, it's growing on me. It's
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
something I look back on.
What's going
fondly.
on here?
This joker was trying to tail one of our patrons inside.
I'm a reporter, you idiot. I'm doing a feature for the Examiner, and that patron I was following is a red under investigation by the feds.
Where is he now?
Parking lot. His is the blue Talbot. Say, how about an exclusive when you bring him back?
Shove off. You won't be filing your story today. I'll check this out.
If this is a fucking tailing mission, I'm gonna blow my brains out.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
think that guy might be suspicious.
LAPD, sir. Can I have a word?
Well, that's an admission of guilt if I ever saw one.
He's not getting away that easily.
The hell is this car? Goodbye, trash can.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Little car chase.
Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
Oh, this fucking car's got no traction. Oh my god, look at that shit. Burning out like crazy. Hey.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Okay, just had to load the cutscene real quick.
This is harassment. Understand? My politics.
You ran from the cops, boyo.
Goddamn business, but my own.
Well, we didn't actually detain him, so he was free to leave. But you know what? Who cares? You don't have rights. You're a filthy commie, according to a random guy. One out of 4 street crimes done. Woohoo! Yay! What, sir? What the fuck was that? That little bro panicked.
Homicide guys are already inside. Bukowski.
Oh, hey.
Phelps, back again. We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Shut the fuck up, Ray.
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Because, I mean, you know, there was a whole fucking propaganda campaign that communism was Satanism, basically.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Who would ever do that, Mr. Phelps? Who has ever unloaded 12 rounds in a dead body while chasing a suspect? I can't imagine. These are just trash. Ugh, God, the camera flashes are not good for my eyeballs. Tell you what.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation,
It's trash. Not even gonna bother.
Find anything interesting?
Well, apparently the game wants me to inspect these.
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
As you should. Don't think I need to look at each of these, but never be too sure. What was that? I was talking. Oh yeah. Hmm.
Never the same. Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Blue room.
We should follow up on the musician angle.
It's weird because this is all connected to the first case we had on Vice, but it's been so long. Well, there's been 2 cases in between. Not that long, but
He kept his stash close at hand.
yummy. Your fingernails are awfully clean for somebody who interacts with dead bodies without gloves. Tell you what, bud. I like your tie.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
I'm sure he does, but what I find interesting is Phelps has talked about his family multiple times with like all of his partners, and we still know nothing about them other than that they exist. Unless Phelps is lying about it for some reason, which I don't think he is.
Dozen packs to a carton, 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Gun? Oh, fucking bar? Holy shit.
These look brand new. Never fired. Haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
It's been a minute.
Hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Oh, this seems like it's gonna be a big case. Hey, Lamau. Look at the clues we got so far. Found morphine in possession of the shooting victim. Musicians had a club to the Blue Room Jazz. There were Valor cigarettes packed for bulk shipping in the back. There were unfired BARs. Oops. And there was this thing, which is kind of like something that's been going on in the background. And is now a point to point to. Something to point to. Alright. Talk to the hostess.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna look funny. My coaster fell. My coaster fell.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Yeah, I believe you.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Mm-hmm. We done here?
Advice?
Back to the station. We need to speak to someone on the robbery detail.
There's a part of this investigation song, there's like in the right ear, sometimes there's like a mysterious sound, and it sounds like a fucking Minecraft zombie every time I hear it. Alright, I think we're done here. Kowski, stop hitting up the broad. It's kind of weird to think about cars just, you know, you could just slide from shotgun the driver like that without a cup holder or whatever in the middle.
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Bonus lane. It's so weird that Ray lets us drive his car. What the heck?
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Okay, there's a lot of lore.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Hold on, I want to read what they said, because I didn't quite get everything. Nope. Stoker gone public about Brenda. Who's Brenda? Brenda's a whore. Everybody knows she is? Yup. I do like Cole's earnest, let's change the law. Are we the bad guys?
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
You don't
Homicide
say.
just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Cole. 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 Wait.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want
Can you? Cole, look at the ledger. What are you doing? All right, let's just. Try again. Hold the button. I give up. Okay, there we go. That time it worked for some reason. Sheldon Courtney. Well, I think we know who. Yeah, Jack Kelso. I think we might know who got access to all that shit.
$500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. This is the crate we recovered. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
I'm very sorry. I need to take a break because I'm really hungry all of a sudden and I need to focus. Give me a moment here. I'm just gonna grab a snack and then I'll eat it while streaming. Give me 3 minutes, maybe. Tops. Sorry. I ate a yogurt and some chips. Should be good enough for now. I never turned up the music, sorry.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
All these junkies seem to get a free pass to the Blue Room. How about we pay a visit?
Well, never mind. I was gonna say, I mean, Ray is, like, obviously involved in this in such a way that a corrupt cop is, and that he knows a lot of things and allows certain things to happen, and he does his job to some extent. I'm actually gonna have you drive, because I want to hurry this up.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
By doing nothing. Well, Ray's shtick was that he said at the beginning that, like, basically everybody wants to be corrupt, or not corrupt, whatever word to use. Everyone wants to cross the line some, and he is there to, like, mediate people who stray too far, basically. Hey. Again, his way of putting it. He's a corrupt piece of shit, and also just a piece of shit in general, but...
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't.
Fuck off,
What
Ray.
we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Oh, damn.
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Okay. There was morphine found on one of the shooting victims, who was one of the musicians who worked here. We found cartons of stolen army surplus. We found stolen bars that hadn't been shot yet, that were a part of this heist.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
A little eyebrow raise. What am I pressing on specifically with lie here?
Hopheads appear to get a free pass at this club. You all know about the morphine.
And how do you expect to prove that?
They get a pass? The ones we've been finding on them.
I have a
No?
rehearsal to
Okay.
finish. It's time for you to leave.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't believe you. You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, detective?
How would I like to prove that? I mean, I'd like to say they came here, but I guess that doesn't prove that she knows them personally.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Sometimes you gotta shake the tree to see what falls out. I wanna intuition it up. I think it's just doubt, because it's like we don't have evidence here. I think it's just doubt. I don't know. It is.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very noble. But words are just words. Coldfellas.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
It was definitely a waste of an intuition point. In terms, I already knew the answer, but like I don't think we're ever gonna get anything out of that lady. Fuck off, we're doing a fucking trailing mission. I'm gonna blow my brains out. I don't know. I was pretty good at not making jokes like that for a long time, and somehow it's ended up back in my vernacular. Bruh. I'm glad our stakeout was literally in front of the building and not like in an alley somewhere. I mean, trailing missions are just like universally unfun, right?
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
There's something special that this game that's already quite slow, like these could all be done in a cutscene, right? Like there's nothing gained out of doing the actual trailing. This was what, made in like 2011 or something. That was when trailing missions in particular were suddenly very popular. I think people have stopped doing that by now, but what are you doing, Cole? Ray followed us. Oh, we're not going to see the cutscene. Interesting. Ray's not pleased.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
That broad has socks in it, Brazier.
Probably not. What's up, Sunkieran?
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eaga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Nah. Don't have a lot of evidence.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Okay. I mean, I don't have evidence relating to this, unless I was supposed to get evidence from Elsa.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh god. I mean, there's nothing linking him here, but I'm gonna click lie to see what I push on.
I think you're lying. I think the 111 Club was your men. I think you're trying to send a message.
I'll send you a message, kid. You better have some proof that that was one of mine, or else you better have health insurance, huh?
I don't, right?
You don't ask, you never find out. So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Somebody let a dog in the restaurant.
Detectives, KGPL is going crazy.
Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
I say we bust in.
I say we bust. Shooty time? I bet this is gonna be having a bar. You're driving.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Okay, we're taking this car.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. Shots.
All right. Good combo. Hey, look, it's a bar. Jesus Christ. Just unloading on a bus. This gets scary, man. Those pea shooters are gonna help. Sure we couldn't just shoot him from down here? I'm the first motherfucker that decided to take a ladder.
LAPD, drop the gun now.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Why not get your hat? Considering they sold from an army surplus, I don't think so. I don't think they expect me to go in that building. The sniper? I mean, I guess you could call that a sniper. Where's the bullet wound in his skull?
Phone number and restaurant table.
Hmm. The boys never got anything on their arms to worry about. Maybe this one's got bite marks. It's a bar.
It's one of the BARs.
Yeah.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
I see.
Hey,
He was
Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
It's my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Yeah, that ain't. I mean, there's no evidence here, right? He's admitted he was on it, which is all we have. CL234, table 3.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
I guess I should have looked at the evidence.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
What was I supposed to present there?
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
I guess we were supposed to fucking present this. I should have hit lie to see what you accuse. I need to do that like anytime they're obviously fucking lying. To see what specifically we're accusing on. I don't think it would have mattered though.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Number 4.
Thanks for your help.
Nice day for it.
CL234, table 3. I wonder why the Hollywood police station is like, I wonder if I was supposed to get evidence there and I just didn't.
Can you drive to this one? Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Apartment 4.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
I agree.
How have you been, Jack?
I don't know.
Cut the crap.
Cut the
You
crap.
pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Well, we know from meta knowledge that this guy's involved from the newspapers.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
What is lie? Okay, again, what was check what lie is here.
Jack, you know about the morphine. You weren't involved, but you know who is.
You can't prove what I know and what I don't know, Cole. This is going nowhere.
I can't prove those. You are correct. All I can do is point that he was on the ship. Is that good enough?
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
I didn't mean to back out. You can't prove what I know and what I don't know. I have absolutely no evidence related to Jack Kelso other than that he was on the ledger. That doesn't like do anything, right? I don't think that helps. Fine, I'll use my intuition point. I think my game just crashed. It sure did. Dope. Oh, we'll see how far back we were. Maybe we can, you know, redo that interview real quick. Wouldn't that be nice? I don't remember seeing it save. I wonder how far back we'll be. Okay.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Jack, you know about the morphine. You weren't involved, but you know who is.
You can't prove what I know and what I don't know, Cole. This is going nowhere.
I think it's doubt. I don't think pointing at the manifest is good enough, especially because none of my evidence points specifically have his name.
You don't ask, you never find out.
On that thing.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You'd better watch your mouth.
Well, I got that right. It's just making me question myself constantly. I'm winning.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
I don't think he's lying compared to what he was doing last time. Is nothing.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
We got the cut to Cole, but I don't think he's lying. Did his graphics just change? Oh, okay, no, he's back to HD. What does lie even say here?
You're not a good liar, Jack. I know you want to help your guys, but this has gone too far.
If you believe I had anything to do with the theft of the BARs, or the morphine for that matter, I suggest you produce some evidence.
I got nothing.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Oh, now he's being weird. Look at him. Why? He wasn't being weird before. So I had to press him with lie first to get him to... No?
You wouldn't know why Eddie McGoldrick had 3 of them.
The goddamn fool.
It was just bugged. What was I supposed to present there?
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Gulp. I mean, again, like, what could I possibly be lying on?
I don't believe you, Jack. You were there. You were either involved or you know who is.
You calling me a liar, Cole? I hope you have something to back that up. I won't let you hide behind your rank any longer.
Looks like
I feel like I'm missing evidence here. I don't know.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm gonna be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today? Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
I wonder what you're supposed to point to with the thing you had for the lie one. Assuming it was lie, because I don't know, his face seemed bugged, but I don't think it would have led to anything either way.
He just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Yo, car chase?
Go on, get after him.
Yeah. You can't go through this. I don't know. My controller broke. So that was weird. I don't know what happened. It's a fucking hedge! What do you mean? Thanks for rubber banding for me, boys. You gonna shoot back?
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
cannot believe that killed him. Got a copy of this.
LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst.
You don't
All the
say.
names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Thank God he kept his hitman list in his pocket. Mickey's meeting.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Anything on your hand? Of course not.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Bar. Hold on, I have to reminisce.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor?
Hey.
District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore.
Oh,
Who's
shit.
abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public we all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy?
What a bastard.
Office.
Interesting. Guess that's why he wanted us close. We done here? Which one's closer? Robert's Diner. I think it was between Robert's Diner and the Chinese Theater. No. Hollywood Post Office. Well, I guess this is technically closer. Nope.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine. They're waiting for someone to crack.
Jesus. Why did you get out of cover, random cop guy? Other guy also getting out of cover? Yo, 30 bad guys with headshots. Thanks for the achievable. What you got?
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. Try. It was worth a try.
Didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. Backed out of his death throw.
Polar Bear Ice Company. You really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
No, I'm a lawful good boy. Check your pockets. Nope, I guess not. Is there something I'm supposed to be looking for here? I kind of doubt it. Oh. Looking at the corpses, I guess. Ugh. Alright, this guy's got pockets I can look at.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him. Juski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
You apparently have more. I got a bumpa. So, you know, you got more evidence or something. Was there more in your pocket? I don't know. Oh, now it's fine. Any other corpses? Shot 4 dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You drive. We need to go over the case notes.
ATI features
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
This was another place to try to stop one of the hits. Well, didn't stop that one.
Getting close.
Oh, I'm driving.
Steer him off the tar. I can't take a shot from here, Cole.
Fuck. You got a straight shot on him.
Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
I think we got him.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
I don't think the game knew how to handle that. Okay, there we go. Shit, dude, the car chases are the fucking best. The car physics are so funny when they start flipping.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Keep moving, I'll cover you. On the roof, Cole, nail him. Throw out the guns.
You're getting lit up, dude. Give me that shotty. They had to get out of the car to finish dying first. Go off the pipe, what are you doing?
Let's try.
So feminine.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
APL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Take that as a Roger. Alright, I'll drive. Sir? Your fault. You stop for me? Not good enough. This fucking car's turn radius is too bad. I love watching the road to just load in.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
Hmm. They find out he was a little dirty bastard trying to sell me out.
That bum took a swipe at me. Put him down in my sack.
You're in interview too, Phelps.
There's a quack in there with him.
What gives?
Beats me. Word came down from the chief. Said it was okay.
That's so.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir? You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
Somebody had so they had a copy of this. I mean, there's a rat somewhere. There's a meeting between Sheldon and Cohen. Courtney, bad luck. It was worth a try. And Beckett had this business card. Planned a meeting between the two versus a recorded
Stare all you
meeting.
want. I have nothing to hide.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Can I prove that? The confession, I guess? Well, not necessarily. Can I prove specifically he was out to kill them? I don't think he wanted to kill them. I think Mickey did. Because we started pushing the hornet's nest. What was the other question?
Like I made a mistake. You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
I have one intuition point. I want to spend out on one of these.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Let's see. Okay, this is a lie because only 60% of players got it right.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
I think the only thing that points to Courtney is the confession from Becca. The meeting between Courtney and Mickey doesn't do anything. Pointing to the business card doesn't do anything. This is about a dirty cop, not him. I think you were supposed to present this to Alvaro, that we were supposed to learn what CL234 means.
Stare all you want. I have nothing to hide.
I think we use Beckett's confession?
Jack
No.
was scared of you, Phelps. And none of us were. We just followed your orders.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
I want to bring this up because this is the only thing we have that's specifically about Courtney. Other than with Cohen stuff, but like,
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
You're definitely not telling the truth. You looked like it before, but after I pushing you, it looks like you're trying to lie. And doing the meta information that only certain amount of people got this right after intuition point. I want to just bring up the confession. And it makes the most sense to me.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you wear. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press.
Well, shit.
What the hell were you thinking?
He knows to shut the hell up now. The only guy who knows to shut up. Finally, we get to meet his wife. She's leaving.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole.
Can you say something, you moron?
Make sure you bring more maca next time.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I
Think
have
so.
had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
You get that briefcase there, son? Or ma'am? What happened? Never gonna show us? They want to keep us on edge? This is bullshit. Oh. Oh, nice sounds. Oh, ow, ow, ow. What is going on with them? Alright, I gotta go. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. I don't know. Rockstar PC port. Fuck it, more tomorrow, because I'm actually really curious where this goes now. Goodbye forever.